Question 1. What is the defining characteristic of zero-shot prompting when interacting with an LLM like Claude? Option A. It requires extensive fine-tuning of the model on a specific dataset. Option B. It involves providing a small number of input-output examples within the prompt itself. Option C. It relies solely on the LLM's pre-trained knowledge and direct instructions without any explicit examples in the prompt. Option D. It only works for generating code and not for natural language tasks. The correct answer is it relies solely on the LLM's pre-trained knowledge and direct instructions, without any explicit examples in the prompt. Here's the explanation. The core of zero-shot prompting is the absence of any examples within the prompt. The LLM leverages its vast pre-trained knowledge and understanding of instructions to perform the task directly. Question 2. How does Claude primarily achieve its ability to perform tasks using zero-shot prompting? Option A. By performing a real-time web search for relevant information. Option B. By accessing its vast foundational knowledge and reasoning patterns acquired during its extensive pre-training phase. Option C. By requiring the user to provide a minimum of 5 examples in the prompt. Option D. By learning new patterns from user feedback after each zero-shot request. The correct answer is by accessing its vast foundational knowledge and reasoning patterns acquired during its extensive pre-training phase. Here's the explanation. Claude's ability to respond to zero-shot prompts comes from the deep understanding of language, facts, and reasoning it developed during its massive pre-training on diverse datasets. Question 3. A cloud engineer needs to quickly summarize critical errors from a CloudWatch log snippet without providing any specific examples of log summarization to Claude. Which prompting technique would be most appropriate? Option A. Fine-tuning Claude on thousands of log summarization examples. Option B. Few-shot prompting, providing 3 to 5 examples of log summarization. Option C. Zero-shot prompting, giving a direct instruction like, summarize the critical errors from the following log snippet. Option D. One-shot prompting, providing a single example of a summarized log. The correct answer is zero-shot prompting, giving a direct instruction like, summarize the critical errors from the following log snippet. Here's the explanation. Zero-shot prompting is ideal for this scenario as it allows the engineer to leverage Claude's inherent summarization capabilities with a direct instruction, without needing to provide any explicit examples, fulfilling the without providing any specific examples requirement. Question 4. What is the core mechanism by which Claude AI learns from few-shot examples provided within a prompt? Option A. It updates its internal model weights based on the examples. Option B. It performs in-context learning, inferring patterns and desired behavior without changing model parameters. Option C. It initiates a fine-tuning process using the examples as a mini data set. Option D. It connects to an external knowledge base to retrieve similar examples for comparison. The correct answer is, quote, it performs in-context learning, inferring patterns and desired behavior without changing model parameters. Here's the explanation. The key features components, section highlights, in-context learning. This is the fundamental mechanism. Claude doesn't update its internal weights. Instead, it uses the provided examples to infer the task's pattern within the current inference context. Question 5. Which of the following is a significant advantage of few-shot prompting compared to traditional fine-tuning for specialized tasks? Option A. It achieves consistently higher peak performance for all tasks. Option B. It eliminates the need for any form of prompt engineering. Option C. It allows for rapid prototyping and reduced data requirements without model weight updates. Option D. It provides a complete understanding of the model's internal decision-making process. The correct answer is it allows for rapid prototyping and reduced data requirements without model weight updates. Here's the explanation. The key features/components and exam tips sections list reduced data requirements and rapid prototyping as key advantages, stating it significantly lowers the need for large, domain-specific labeled datasets and enables quick iteration and testing of agent behaviors without lengthy training cycles. It also explicitly states no model weight updates as a key feature. Question 6. In the context of few-shot prompting for a Claude AI agent, what does the query/prompt structure typically include? Option A, only the final input query without any examples. Option B, a task description followed by multiple input-output examples, then the final input query. Option C, a large dataset for fine-tuning the model's parameters. Option D, a simple command to retrieve information from a database. The correct answer is a task description followed by multiple input-output examples, then the final input query. Here's the explanation. The Key Features Components section describes the typical query prompt structure as task description, optional, to example 1, input-output, to example 2, input-output, to final query, input only, prompting Claude to generate the corresponding output. Question 7. What is the primary goal of chain of thought (COT) prompting for large language models like Claude? Option A, to reduce the model's context window by summarizing previous turns. Option B, to explicitly instruct the model to articulate intermediate reasoning steps before a final answer. Option C, to fine-tune the model on a specific dataset for domain-specific knowledge. Option D, to enable the model to generate responses in multiple languages simultaneously. The correct answer is to explicitly instruct the model to articulate intermediate reasoning steps before a final answer. Here's the explanation. The overview section states COT explicitly instructs the model to articulate its intermediate reasoning steps before arriving at a final solution. Question 8. Which of the following is a direct benefit of using chain of thought (COT) prompting, particularly in agentic development with Claude? Option A, it guarantees the elimination of all model hallucinations. Option B, it makes the model's decision-making process more transparent and interpretable. Option C, it significantly reduces the computational cost of generating responses. Option D, it allows Claude to learn new facts directly from the user without external tools. The correct answer is, quote, it makes the model's decision-making process more transparent and interpretable. Here's the explanation. The Key Features Components section lists enhanced interpretability. Users and developers can inspect Claude's thought process, understanding how it arrived at its conclusion, which is crucial for debugging and trust. While it reduces hallucination, it doesn't eliminate it, and it typically leads to longer outputs and higher costs. Question 9. In the context of Master Claude AI and Agentic Development, how does chain of thought (COT) prompting contribute to the creation of sophisticated Claude agents? Option A, it replaces the need for external tool use by enhancing Claude's internal knowledge. Option B, it serves as a fundamental building block for agents to plan, decompose tasks, and make reasoned decisions before acting. Option C, it primarily optimizes the agent's response speed for real-time interactions. Option D, it is an alternative to using the Claude API for programmatic control. The correct answer is, it serves as a fundamental building block for agents to plan, decompose tasks, and make reasoned decisions before acting. Here's the explanation. The overview and exam tips sections emphasize that COT is a fundamental building block for creating sophisticated, autonomous Claude agents that can plan, execute multi-stage tasks, and interact with tools effectively. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.